Hey, what up guys, this is Brandon here, and welcome to another tier list video for you guys. This is the third installment pretty much for the series I started back in January, and I know I didn't do one in March, which I apologize, but I mean, I'm like I said guys, I'm not going to do them I'm going to do them like, once a month, but sometimes I'll skip a month usually and all that, so either you guys are gonna get you guys almost pretty much got my house tour vlog, but either you guys were gonna get that or this tier list video, which I pretty much mentioned in my Mario Kart tour episode on Wednesday. So but either way, as you guys can see from the title, this is the new we're having a Mario Kart games tier list, because you guys remember last time I did the Mario games, and then before that, in January I did the Sonic games. So yeah, Sonic games, Mario games, and now Mario Kart games. So, but this one's gonna be pretty exciting. It's not gonna be as long as my two other ones, since there's like I think we have like 9 Mario Kart games on the list, I think. So but without further ado, we're gonna go and begin this here, and just hit that like button down below if you guys are enjoying these so far, and if you guys I'll pretty much mention that again if you guys enjoyed this whole tier list episode. At the end of the video, hit the like button, and be sure to subscribe if you like my videos too. So, but without further ado, we're gonna go and begin this right now. Okay, guys. So as you guys can see, this is a little bit different for you guys for this tier list episode, because you guys remember my first 2 episodes when I pretty much just well, you guys remember the first Sonic games tier list was very sloppy, and you guys saw the whole list throughout the whole video. And the Mario games is pretty cool. It was pretty unique when I showed all the Mario games on the side of the screen and all that. But this is mostly recommended that I have to record my screen when I do these, which I don't know, I never did that. Oh, this is gonna be kind of a struggle though, since I'm not really. But I mean, this shouldn't be too difficult. So I'll just have it like this, and then hopefully things should be well. Alright, so anyways, I'm going to begin, I'm going to start doing this from now on, doing the tier list like this. So, like, I'm gonna be selecting, like this, you guys know, just drag this, like a game, and then put it like that. So I'm going to be doing that from now on, in my future, tier list videos. Oh, come on now. So this is going to be a struggle. Give me a second, guys. Put it up here, maybe this will work. Sorry, guys, my blinds are in the way, so I guess this is good enough. I don't know. Give me a second, guys. Sorry, guys. I was trying to find a better way to position my camera a little bit, because it's on my windowsill and it's not quite stable. Whenever I would try to press on my phone, it would do this. So I apologize for that, guys, but I'll make sure to keep that stable. I don't know. We'll see. All right. So either way, let's go and begin this here. So we're gonna start off with from start to finish with Mario Kart games. Not start from the first Mario Kart game, Super Mario Kart, on all the way to Mario Kart Deluxe. So since there's both Mario Kart and Mario Kart Deluxe on this list too, so before we get started here, just keep in mind that I did create this list before, and I have it saved, but I think I might make a few changes, but we'll see what happens. So without further ado, let's go and begin this. So Super Mario Kart. We're gonna start with Super Mario Kart here. So this game it was good. It's a good Mario Kart game overall, like for the first Mario Kart game to be released. But there are some flaws about it that I don't really like too much. I don't know. Yeah, surprisingly, guys, it is my least favorite Mario Kart game, because there's a lot of other Mario Kart games out there that are just a lot better than that. I mean, the game is good, but there's like obviously all these other Mario Kart games are just a lot better, to be honest. So a little bit. I mean, first of all, you guys know during the game, you get to race. We have you literally have like two screens like this. I mean, it doesn't bother me that much, since it shows the map on the bottom of the screen, and they would have these two screens usually every time you race, no matter whether you're playing 1 player or 2 player. But it slightly bothers me, but it's not. It's just a minor thing. Plus, it was pretty unique anyway. It was pretty unique how they have how they have the racers actually, the racer design, the character models on the map, to make it, which that was never in any other Mario Kart game like that. So that was pretty cool. But that was it was pretty good. But like here are the biggest flaws though a little bit like with like the controls a little bit. It just feels slippery for the most part whenever you try to turn and drift a little bit, and it's a real struggle a little bit like trying to turn and stuff, which I don't like the controls too much in the game. And I mean the items are great pretty much. Mushrooms, the super leaf, that one's great too. But the 50cc, even the 50cc is kind of tough for me. So, and 100cc is very challenging. And the special cup, of course, you can never beat that. I can never beat the special cup ever. I've never beat it once in my entire life. I can't even beat Rainbow Road. Rainbow Road is the toughest course in the game, and I can never beat it. Pretty much my strategy would be for just to not drift at all, but it's a real struggle. I hate it. So hate that course in the game. So, but of course, it's supposed to be the hardest Mario Kart game in the toughest Mario Kart game. I mean, not Mario Kart game. The toughest course in Super Mario Kart. So most of you will say it is a tough game, and others say that it's a classic and it's one of the best. I mean, to me it is also a great Mario Kart game. There's just all these other Mario Kart games that are much better than Super Mario Kart in my opinion. And yeah, so but personally, I would give this either a C or a D, Super Mario Kart. So I'm gonna just go and make sure this. Sorry about that, guys. Let me think here. I mean, overall, I mean, you get to you get eight characters. You get a different variety of characters to play as and all that. It's not too bad. And and of course, the bullcrap thing is that when you get fifth or below, you have to start the whole course all over. But of course, you had lives, which was really annoying. So I really hated that. So and usually whenever I would play that game for fun, I would just go and do time trials, which that doesn't sound too interesting, but that's what I would usually do if I want to play the game mostly for fun or just I don't know. Usually I mostly just stick to time trials. Surprisingly, only in that game though. So I think it would fall. So I mean I don't mean to offend anyone who's a fan of this game, but I would give this a D. So yeah. So I apologize, guys, if you guys wanted me to rank it higher than that, but it originally I ranked it as a C when I first did this, but I think a D should be more sufficient, kind of. I don't know. Either way though, that's pretty much what I think about it. The game is too hard overall. That's pretty much my biggest issue about the game. It's too difficult. The controls are too slippery, and it is fun to play. It is definitely a fun Mario Kart game to play overall. But first Mario Kart game, but I do enjoy it usually. But it's just my least favorite. So but now next up we're gonna go on to Mario Kart 64. So this is a game that came after Super Mario Kart, which in my opinion, is 100% better. Well, not 100%, but like in my opinion, it's so much better than Super Mario Kart. I love Mario Kart 64, dude. It's just one of my favorites. So well, obviously, yeah, we have the better graphics since it was on the N64, and graphics were pretty good during its time. The courses are awesome, and you get to do all these races and stuff. It's just because you guys know in Super Mario Kart and Super Circuit where the whole courses are flat and all that, but when Mario Kart 64 came out, you got to actually have actual courses, actual three-dimensional courses, which are pretty cool. Sorry, I have to move something out of the way real quick, but that was the cool thing about that as well. And also battle mode. Battle mode was pretty much in every Mario Kart fan's opinion the most fun thing of Mario Kart 64. And it was a lot. It is a lot of fun when you're playing against your friends and all that. Whenever you're playing battle mode, but overall, it's a very great Mario Kart game, and I definitely enjoy it to this day. And I've been playing it for fun. Whenever I play it for fun, I do the 150cc. But at first, I would just do the 50cc because that was when I was like in middle school. Then I started doing 100cc, and now I've been doing 150cc. So, and I only play on the Wii U Virtual Console. I have it on the Wii Virtual Console too, but I mostly just play on the Wii U Virtual Console nowadays. So but yeah, that game is so much fun. It's so much fun to play. The items are good, and oh yeah, and Rainbow Road is awesome. So you already know Rainbow Road is one of the best. And the only thing I mostly hate is well, if you guys remember my mini playthrough on that game, that was like my first official playthrough on my channel. It's been 5 years already, which is insane. Wait, no, this upcoming Monday, it's gonna be 5 years since I started that mini playthrough. Wow, that's crazy. But yeah, all right, back to topic. So but yeah, the thing that really annoyed me, if you guys remember my mini playthrough, I kept drifting and spinning out for no reason. Every time I would drift or turn in some sort of way, I would spin out for no reason, which was really bullcrap. And that was only on the Wii, when I was playing it on the Wii Virtual Console. But whenever I play it on the Wii U, it's actually not that bad anymore. So it's always so much fun to play it and all that. So it's still a lot of fun. You get to do all these types of drifts and stuff. All that, all the items are pretty good, you know. And it is a little annoying when you're trying to get in first place and everyone tries to get in front of you because they're always right on you all the time, which kind of sucks. But overall, it doesn't really bother me that much. And overall, the game is just awesome. I love Mario Kart 64. I just love that game so much. And you already know where I'm going to rank that game at, right? Oh, sorry, guys. But yeah, here it is at the S rank. So first we have the first Super Mario Kart at D, and then S for Mario Kart 64, the second Mario Kart game. Alright, so next up we have Mario Kart Super Circuit. So the third Mario Kart game on the Game Boy Advance. And overall this game does have better controls than Super Mario Kart, though. That's pretty much why I would prefer Super Circuit, but Super Circuit does have some of its flaws too a little bit, even though the technology wasn't fully advanced. But I mean, in my opinion, they could have at least had some courses that were like actually almost like Mario Kart 64 type, because everything was like flat as well in Super Circuit. Basically, Super Circuit and Super Mario Kart had so much stuff in common. Like first off, obviously in Mario Kart 64, if you get fifth or below, you have to restart. But at least in 64, you get to just keep retrying and retrying as many times as you like. There's no lives at all, pretty much. And whenever you get fifth or below, you don't lose any lives. But Super Circuit, of course, they had to bring that back, just like in Super Mario Kart. So that's one of the things that those two games have in common. And the flat courses, the courses are all completely flat and all that. And also in Super Circuit, they have SNES courses. They brought back the Super Mario Kart courses type of thing. That's like the extra cups. So, but overall, I mean, it definitely has some advantages that Super Circuit doesn't have for the most part. A little bit. There's like different items and stuff. Even though the blue shell doesn't fully work properly, Mario Kart 64 it didn't fully work too well. But Super Circuit, they kind of made it a little bit better. They made it more common. In Super Circuit, like if you're in first place, it more often you get hit by the blue shell, which all it was is it just hits you in the back, just like a regular shell. Same thing with Mario Kart 64. But Mario Kart 64, the blue shell didn't really wasn't really I don't know. It wasn't fully used against people in first place. If you're in first place, you don't even get the blue shell at all. So, but Super Circuit overall, it's still pretty fun to play overall. So not too bad. But there are just a few flaws I can't really explain too much. But you still get lives even though you get fifth or below, which kind of sucks. But it's an okay game in my opinion. I guess because it's on Game Boy Advance, and it's not doesn't have the best graphics that I've kind of expected. I don't know. Either way, this is where I would rank it. So where is it? I would go and give it I would give it a B. Yeah. It'll be at B, I guess. Maybe. Yeah. I'll just keep it at B. So, all right. So that's where it's gonna be at. So Super Circuit at B. And now next up we have pretty much Mario Kart Double Dash for the GameCube, the fourth Mario Kart game. So I don't have the game. I played it before. I haven't played it in so long though. So, but the game is pretty fun. So this game pretty much this is the only Mario Kart game where you get to play as two people, and you would press you would press the Z button to switch racers and stuff. It was pretty cool though. But you got to like yeah, you got to like play the you know, if you're like Mario, you're driving, and then Luigi, you're throwing items and stuff. You know, all that type of cool gimmicks and stuff like that. You get special items as well, which was pretty cool. And you would press Z to switch. Like Luigi would start driving, and Mario would have the items. I think Luigi would have items too. I don't know, something like that. He would still have the items even if you're driving. But either way, that's that's what's pretty cool about the game. You have also pretty much really awesome courses in the game. Yeah, the courses are like one of my favorite They have that game has one of the best courses in Mario Kart history. Honestly, I just love them. So, and yeah, like Waluigi Stadium, that course is awesome. Yoshi Circuit, that one's pretty cool too. Even Luigi Circuit's pretty fun too. So, and yeah, most of the stages in the game are just so much fun. Mushroom City, Mushroom Bridge, all of those. Sherbet Land, they're just a lot of fun. And it feels like in the game, like how the controls are pretty cool. My only flaw is that apparently they only let you hold on, let me get the controller. So, like, you know, the controller, you know, we all know how it works. You press R to drift, and you press L to use the items. Well, instead, which is what's cuckoo, is that both buttons are used to drift. So the only question is which button is used for the items. Well, pretty much it's Y, which is cuckoo. So you hit the Y button to use the items. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense because, you know, you're driving, then you could just press Y. You could just press right above the A button while you're driving, and just hit the item. It's pretty. I mean, that's not too bad. But the only issue is that, like, if you're give me a second. But like if you're like getting too used to the controls and stuff like that, then you're gonna all of a sudden accidentally press Y when you're playing like let's say you're trying to play Mario Kart Wii with the GameCube controller, and then you press Y thinking that that's supposed to shoot the items, but you forget that it's the L button. I don't know. That's something I grew up with before, so that's just my past experience. That's just a minor personal my personal issue in my opinion. But I mean, it's not that bad anyway. So overall though, like and when you're driving it kind of feels like you're always going really fast in the game too. I don't know, it just gives you that feeling that you're playing a GameCube game, which is pretty cool. Gives you those early 2000s feel. I don't know. That's why I love that game too. So Mario Kart Double Dash, I mean it is tough, and I haven't played it in a while, so I'm gonna give it a little bit of a bad rank, to be honest, just because I still need to play it again. But I think it would fall at for now, I think it would fall at maybe C or D. I don't know, we'll see. Let me think real quick. It's gonna go at B. I'm gonna put it at B. Here we go. Alright, so there's Mario Kart Double Dash, and overall, as you guys can see, you know, you get to play two different characters. I mean, you could choose between which character you want to play as. You could have like Mario and Donkey Kong with each other, or Mario and Bowser just to be cuckoo or something. Peach and Diddy Kong or something like that. You know, Yoshi or Toad. I don't know. Either way, you could just choose your different characters. You could have your own type of duo during Grand Prix and stuff. It's a lot of fun. It is a fun game overall. So I highly recommend you play all these, even Super Mario Kart. I don't really care. I don't even care if I ranked it this low. Even though I ranked it this low, I still recommend you guys go play Super Mario Kart and all these Mario Kart games too. You know, so just to get a feel of how Mario Kart games used to be back in the day. All right, well, either way, we took care of the first 4 Mario Kart games right there. And also Double Dash is the first Mario Kart game that allows you, that like says, oh, you get 5th or below it, you know what, we're just gonna keep going, instead of actually saying, oh, you get 5th or below it. I guess it's, you know, you can't pass until you can't go into the next course until you get 4th or above, which that was always annoying in the past Mario Kart games. And Double Dash pretty much ended that tradition. All right, let me catch my breath real quick. How many minutes are we at now? 17 minutes. All right, this is still going to be a pretty long video. I apologize, guys. All right, so Mario Kart DS. You already know this game. This game is one of my favorites, and it is the first Mario Kart game I ever played. And even though the graphics were still kind of weak, a little bit it wasn't at its best because it was on the DS anyway, so it kind of made sense. But at least the courses were pretty good. Oh, my bad. Almost knocked over my water. But the courses were pretty cool. Plus, it pretty much has my favorite courses. Most courses in that game were like really awesome, especially Rainbow Road, where you get to go upside down and all that. You get to go in the loop, and I was hoping that course would return in Mario Kart 8 because like they could have used that for like anti-gravity or something. But I guess I can understand why they didn't add that in. So Nintendo didn't add that in. All right. Well, either way though, the course in the game are awesome. There's different variety of characters, and I think this is one of the Well, no, I think Double Dash was the first Mario Kart game to have more than 8 characters, because you guys know there's you would have like Mario, Luigi, Peach, Toad, Yoshi, Donkey Kong, Wario, and Bowser. Those 8 players, 8 racers. But Mario Kart Double Dash pretty much expanded more characters, and then Mario Kart DS. They ever since Double Dash did it, all the Mario Kart games started doing that, like having more characters, different characters, all that type of stuff. It's pretty cool. Yeah, there's battle mode. There's different types. Like we have balloon battle, coin runners. No, not coin runners. That was in Mario Kart Wii, and obviously the new Mario Kart Deluxe. But shine runners, yeah, shine runners. So before Shine Thief, there were shine runners, which was kind of like coin runners, but instead you're collecting shine sprites. Overall, I used to play. I mostly love this game because of course, the experience I had way back when I was in like elementary school. I would be playing Mario Kart DS with the other bunch of kids and all that. We would be playing the game on DS download play. You guys remember that? But yeah, so pretty much, it was just a lot of fun. We got to play races, do all that type of stuff. But what usually sucked was that they would only let you pretty much if you didn't have the game, if you didn't have like the game yet, which I didn't get the game until like middle school, which kind of sucked because I kind of wish I got the game earlier than that. But I guess better late than never anyway. But I've been having the game for like 6 to 7 years now, so. But yeah, so either way, yeah, wait, what was I saying? Oh no, yeah, what sucked was that like they would only allow you to when you're doing DS download play without having the game, all you would get is the mushroom cup and the shell cup, which kind of sucked a little bit because you get to only do those 8 courses only. You can't they wouldn't let you play online with the other courses. Like not even the flower or banana cups, which I kind of wish they did. They let us Nintendo let us do that even when we didn't have the game to play on, DS download play. That's just my opinion though, and that's pretty much from my past experience. That's why I wanted to kind of share my experience when I first played Mario Kart DS 2, because I used to play it. I used to always play it way back in the day. So, but I had so many childhood, excuse me. But I had so many childhood memories playing the game. It was a lot of fun. So I would rank this at A pretty much. So there you go. There's Mario Kart DS right there, and awesome game. Recommend you guys go check it out. Go play the game. And here's the game right here. So I know you guys can see it's inversed, but I don't know. I can't really fix the camera for whenever I screen record. I can't really fix the camera, which I kind of apologize for that. All right. So next up, we are now moving on to the better graphics, and now we got Mario Kart Wii. So you already know this game is this game is so much fun. This was the first Mario Kart game I ever got, actually. I mean, Mario Kart, even though Mario Kart DS was the first Mario Kart game I ever played, Mario Kart Wii was the first game I ever got, because I used to play Mario Kart DS. Like I said, I would only play that game whenever I would play it with a bunch of friends, because they would have the game and I didn't have the game yet. But Mario Kart DS, Mario Kart Wii, when I first got that game, I was really happy because like, sorry, I had to catch my breath a little bit. See, I have to keep breathing. Sorry. All right, well, but yeah, Mario Kart Wii, it was a lot of fun, and I was just so excited to have the game because of the just having a Mario Kart game just made, I don't know, it was such a special feeling pretty much. Whenever I had a Mario Kart game, I just got to like kind of show it off. And plus, I got the game when it came out too. I think I got it the same year it came out. So wait, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. I got it. I think I got it for my 9th birthday. So it was like a year and a half later after the game was released. Yeah, because I didn't even have a Wii yet when the game came out. Because I got my Wii that same year. It was 2008. So 2008 the game came out, and I got my Wii at the end of that year. So I didn't even. I think I knew about the game, but I just never really got the game yet, and then it took me a year to get it. So, all right, well, let me get a drink of water, and I'll explain all the things. But yeah, Mario Kart Wii, lots of fun, lot of fun courses. I just love the game. I've been playing the game recently too, so it's still a lot of fun. You get to and this is the first time you get to use bikes and stuff. You get to do different stunts and all that. It's a lot of fun. It's still so much fun to this day. You get to use the Wii remote to like drive like this. Do all that type of stuff. So much fun. I mean, I would use pretty much I would just use the nunchuck to play the game anyway. So I don't feel like doing all the the drifting and stuff. That's just that. I mean the pretending it's a steering wheel and all that. So, but yeah, you guys can see, got my hair like this. I just want to show off my hair real quick. I do kind of need a haircut. But anyways, but yeah, that's pretty much the best thing about Mario Kart Wii. You get battle mode, balloon battle and coin runners, and playing online was so much fun when I used to play on Mario Kart Wii. But there are many flaws a little bit. Well, first off, the items. There's so many items. First off, I mean, I can understand that. I mean, I have nothing. I don't really have much against the POW block. First off, POW block, Mega Mushroom. I don't know. I can't remember. Oh, the freaking lightning cloud. It was pretty much just like the lightning in the game, in the Mario Kart games, except that the lightning would be above you, and then it would give you like a time limit until you bump into someone else, so they could get the lightning cloud, and then they would struck. So, I don't know. I'm not trying to explain all that, but what I'm trying to explain is how annoying the game is. The game is actually very annoying. So, I mean, it can be tough, but it's so annoying when it comes to items. Seriously, it's like it's actually the most annoying Mario Kart game I've ever played. Yes, even more annoying than Super Mario Kart. I mean, well, Super Mario Kart, I mean, yeah, you do fall off and all that. You would fall off many tracks like Rainbow Road and all that. You would lose the races and stuff, but the items, at least the items are pretty lenient for you in that game too, because the items in Mario Kart Wii are just so horrendous. They're the worst I've ever seen. Like pretty much all of a sudden you get hit by a red shell, you get hit by another red shell, get hit by a blue shell or something, lightning strikes you, a blooper comes in front of you, then a POW block, then someone squishes you with a Mega Mushroom, someone hits you, knocks you over with the star, and then someone just whams you with the bullet bill and all that. All these items are just so annoying. So that's what I hate the most about that. I mean, bananas are not too much of a problem overall. Green shells, yes, green shells are a huge problem too. Because somehow I could still get hit by them, even though I would just move out of the way and I still get hit. So annoying. Even when I get hit by my own green shell, it's annoying. Either way, the items are so annoying, and that's what I hate about the game the most. But there are so many characters in the game, which is so awesome. So that's what's really awesome about the game. I think there's like 32 characters or something. I don't know. There's like so many characters in the game. It makes me grin. So that's why I love that. I love Mario Kart Wii so much. So yeah. Either way though, that's Mario Kart Wii, and I would give this. Honestly, I would give this an A. Yes, because I grew up with this game too. So, all right. So that's Mario Kart Wii. Now we got 3 more games left, which are Mario Kart 7, 8, and Deluxe. So Mario Kart 7, we all know, for the 3DS, this game came out. I think it was literally later after the 3DS first came out too, but I literally got it a year after its release. So I haven't played the game in a while. I'm looking forward to getting back into it. It's also one of my favorite Mario Kart games too, because I used to play this game all the time as well. So it's a really fun Mario Kart game. and you get to use the glider. You get to go underwater. It was pretty fun. I mean, it did get boring at some points, but it's still kind of fun to pick up and play every once in a while, which I should do at some point. But yeah, so you get to play different kinds of characters. Not as many as in Mario Kart Wii, which I'm not surprised about. But when I first got that game, it was pretty fun to play it and all that. And I remember when I played as Rosalina, because I was so used to playing as Rosalina in Mario Kart Wii, where she would have a Luma right next to her. I was first like, wait, where's the Luma at? When I first saw her in Mario Kart 7. But here's what really made me a little frustrated, a little bit, or annoyed. Well, apparently, Waluigi was not in Mario Kart 7, which kind of sucked. Because I kind of wanted him. I kind of wished he was in Mario Kart 7. Instead, we had the Honey Queen, and I'm assuming that she was the one who replaced Waluigi, which is kind of bullcrap. I don't know why they would even have the Honey Queen in the game. That's what I don't get. Like she's one of those those characters that you don't really remember in the Mario series, which she was in Mario Kart, not Mar no Mario Galaxy. You guys already know. You guys saw my Super Luigi Galaxy playthrough, so, but you guys remember her. But apparently they would have that was the only time she was in the game though. That only Mario Kart game, and apparently I just assume she replaced Waluigi because first off, her main primary color in the game is purple, and she's also a heavyweight just like Waluigi. Waluigi's purple and a heavyweight, same thing, right? So it could be a conspiracy, but I kind of think that I'm just assuming that's pretty much what went down. That she was Waluigi's replacement just for that one Mario Kart game. I don't know. I mean, let me know in the comments if you guys. I don't know, but yeah, let me know in the comments below and tell me what you think happened. Why Waluigi isn't in Mario Kart 7, or what you guys think? Because maybe it's online or something about why Waluigi isn't in the game. But honestly, that's kind of what I think, that he was replaced by the Honey Queen. But oh yeah, and also the Wigglers. You get to play as the Wiggler, which is kind of cuckoo as well. So apparently you got to play as the Wiggler in Mario Kart 7, which was also the only time he was in the game. But and that was when Lakitu made his first appearance. But at least Lakitu has been in the game ever since, pretty much. Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart Deluxe. But overall, it's a really good game overall. Even though the graphics were still kind of crappy at the time. But I guess it makes sense because that was when the 3DS was first released anyway. Because the 3DS just came out, and we got Mario Kart 7. But yeah. So I would honestly rank this at B because the game could have been a little bit more. There could have been like maybe some more characters a little bit, maybe some. I don't know. Either way, I mean, overall it's a good game. There's nothing wrong with it. So, pretty good game. All right, so that's Mario Kart 7. Now we got 2 more Mario Kart games. Okay, you know what? I changed my mind. We're gonna drag Super Mario Kart at C because the rest of the courses aren't gonna be at the at C or anything, because Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, they're gonna be at up here somewhere. You guys will see. All right, next up, Mario Kart 8. We got Mario Kart 8 when I remember getting the game when it first came out. Literally the day it came out. Me and my friends all got the game. But here's a funny story though. So pretty much you guys already know me, Gavin, Tyler, Nick. So me and Gavin and Nick, we were all planning on we already knew we all knew we were getting the game that day. However, though, Tyler on the other hand, he thought he wasn't gonna get it that day because apparently his parents said that they weren't gonna be able to get it for him for a little bit. And Tyler was hunched about it. So but then at the end of after we all came home from middle school, Tyler came into his house. He walked into his house and he saw Mario Kart 8 in I think it was in his living room or something. I can't remember. But he saw the game and he was grinning that he actually got the game by surprise. So that was kind of a little surprise for him. But that's pretty much when we all got the game, and we pretty much all got the game after that. Even when me and Nick and Gavin, we all knew we were getting the games. But yeah, pretty much for Tyler though, he thought he wasn't going to get it, but then at the end of the day, he got the game. I just wanted to explain that to you guys because it was a pretty cool, it was a pretty funny moment right there. I don't know, it was kind of cuckoo. And then we all got to play the heck out of that game pretty much that year. So yeah, but either way though, when I first went pretty much that game, we have the anti-gravity and all that. I remember hearing about the game in E3 2013, and I was so hyped for it. It was just so much fun. Just it was so exciting just first hearing about the game, and I was just so hyped for it with the anti-gravity, all these different types of items and stuff. So all the different courses, DLCs, all that. That was just a lot of fun. Like seriously, I've always had so much fun with the game. I got to play through it, get all gold trophies and all that. Did all that type of stuff. But yeah, it's still such a fun game, and I do highly recommend you guys play that game if you guys have not played it, or all these other Mario Kart games. So but I mean, yeah, I'll explain all that at the end of the video. Like just like recommending you guys to play these Mario Kart games, but I'll wait on that. So, but Mario Kart, you get the anti-gravity, the glider and all that. You get to go underwater and stuff, and all that. And you guys already know this is when I started Mario Kart Online, and I'm still playing this game today. Not the Wii. This is the Wii U version though I'm talking about. I'm not talking about Deluxe yet. I mean, at least you guys get to I don't have to explain too much when it comes to when I start talking about Mario Kart Deluxe though, since I already explained. I'm explaining the majority of Mario Kart to you guys right now. So but overall though, it's still such a fun game, and I saw the graphics. The graphics are awesome. I definitely I've been enjoying the game ever since, because the graphics are so much better, especially much better than Mario Kart Wii's graphics. Mario Kart Wii's graphics were pretty cuckoo, and they kind of like reused the graphics from Double Dash. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but I don't know. It was pretty cuckoo how the graphics were on Mario Kart Wii, because they could have made the graphics better in that game, honestly, with the character models. Yeah, because they literally reused the character models from Double Dash a little bit, and they decided to make for new characters that pretty much never been in Double Dash that first appeared in Mario Kart Wii. They made their character models bad as well. I don't know. Either it's that, or they just couldn't really. Maybe they just didn't want to try to make too much. Make the character models too advanced and too, better graphic characters. I don't know. Maybe that explains it, but I don't know. So all right, back to the Mario Kart 8 though. So the graphics are a lot better, and the controls are awesome. The drifting and everything. So it's an overall awesome game. I was so hyped for it when it came out, and I just kept playing it and playing it and playing it. Me and my friends just kept playing it nonstop. So, and that's when I started doing Mario Kart Online that same year in September. So, I've been doing the series for like nearly 6 years now. So, it's insane. So you guys already know I'm gonna give this not an S but an A. You wanna know why? Because Mario Kart 8 Deluxe gets the A. I mean the S rank. And pretty much Mario Kart 8 Deluxe gets the S rank is mostly because improved battle mode. You guys already know the battle mode's much better. You get 2 items at the same time during the race, and I forget. I think is there more characters? Yeah, there's more characters too, but that doesn't really make the reason why the S rank. But you get the same courses, all that, and I forget. I was about to say something else, but I can't remember what I was about to say. I mean, obviously, the improved battle mode, the items, and all that. But I forget. I was supposed to say something else, but I can't remember. Oh no! Oh yeah, the drifting. Yeah. So the drifting. You get blue sparks, then you get orange sparks. There's obviously purple sparks. Only in Mario Kart Deluxe though, when you get purple sparks, and then it makes you drift even and go even faster and all that. So much fun though. Mario Kart Deluxe definitely takes the cake as one of my favorite Mario Kart games. It's definitely better than the Wii U version. Plus, it's on the Switch, so it's still so much fun to this day. And excuse me, I had to burp. But yeah, of course. Okay, I keep burping. I just had pizza earlier. All right, well, yeah. So Mario Kart Deluxe though, so much fun. Both games are fun. Yeah, it doesn't even matter which version, Mario Kart or Mario Kart Deluxe. it's still such a fun game with anti-gravity features and all that type of stuff. Better graphics, better courses. Even the courses are redesigned to make them look better too, with even with anti-gravity features, which that was actually blowing my mind at the time. So it's just a lot of fun. So either way, that's gonna pretty much conclude this whole list, this whole tier list of Mario Kart games. Oh crap! Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, you guys thought I was gonna have Super Mario Kart at D, at the D rank, but I decided to put it at C. So, but if you guys enjoyed this overall, just hit that like button down below if you guys enjoyed this tier list. And how about this? Post in the comments below and tell me what your favorite Mario Kart game is, and I would love to hear your opinions. And I'll send you guys positive feedback on why you think that, or yeah, you guys can also explain why they're your favorite Mario Kart game if you want. But yeah, so. But I do highly recommend you guys go play all these Mario Kart games when you guys get the chance. But I mean, if you guys don't want to play, if you guys already played some of these Mario Kart games, then that's fine. Or if you guys don't really want to play all these Mario Kart games, I understand as well. It's up to you guys. It's up to you guys if you guys want to play these games, Mario Kart games and all that. But honestly, Mario Kart is just one of my favorite franchises in video game history. I mean, it's Mario and you're racing. It's just such I just enjoy this. It's like my favorite racing game ever. So, I mean, games like Sonic. Let's say Sonic Riders, for example. So, Sonic Riders. There's also Crash Bandicoot, Nitro Racing. Well, Nitro Field, Crash Team Racing. That is that I have on my PS4. I think. Yeah, I haven't played that game in a while, but those kind of racing games. I mean, they're alright, but usually, those are just those racing games I would just pick up and play once in a while. But games like Mario Kart, though, Mario Kart is a phenomenal racing genre that deserves to be considered the best racing game genre in video game history. That's just my opinion, though, and I'm pretty sure everyone else thinks that too. And if you guys are against that, I understand as well. But because you already know Sonic has Sonic Riders or Sonic Team Racing, all that type of stuff. But Mario Kart has inspired millions and has pretty much created a huge tradition on, like, you would get your friends over to play. If your friends want to you want to compete with your friends, you could pick up the controllers, start racing in Mario Kart, and then this also kind of destroys friendships the most. So this is a huge gaming genre that definitely deserves its all the recognition it deserves, and it's such a fun game, such a fun gaming genre overall for this specific franchise. But you guys already know I love me some Mario Kart, so that's why I'm just pretty much summarizing and just speaking from the bottom of my heart about Mario Kart games. But that's all I have to say for now, guys, because we are now at like 41 minutes or 43 minutes. I don't know how long this video is. But either way, just be sure to subscribe if you like my videos. And if you enjoyed this episode, this tier list video, be sure to hit that like button down below. And there is definitely gonna be a video this weekend. New update this Sunday of my next playthrough. I'm still trying to decide what my next game is gonna be. But there's one game I really want to do. I'll reveal the game I really want to do, whether I'm gonna do it or not. But I'm only gonna do it when I start using my capture card. But I still need to go and try to use my capture card a little bit. Well, I mean, I already used it and everything, but like, there's just some issues. I'll explain it, but I may or may not start using my capture card. Just keep in mind. So if you guys are expecting me to use my capture card, you may have to wait. So I apologize, guys. So I know I mean, you guys have been waiting for many months too. So I apologize for that. All right, so I'm gonna go and relax now, and I'm done talking for today, for the most part. I'm after this video, so yeah, so either way, like I said, hit that like button down below, and let me know in the comments of what your favorite Mario Kart game is, and all that. So anyways, that's all I have to say for now, guys. Thank you guys for watching.